Hello. Hello, Yuha. Are you hear me?
That's good.
Great. So I suggest to start. Let's introduce myself. My name is Maria Kröna. I'm from summer school team, and I'm from Samara, of course. And today we will have a special culture program. We will make Russian souvenirs, Russian dolls. I try to show you. I hope that you found our instruction for preparing. Could you please answer, do you have with your treats, are you ready for do eat with me? Are you ready? Or you only watch?
I have.
You have, great.
Yeah.
So before starting, I would like to tell you some words about when this masterclass appeared and from what, and let's start. On this slide, you can see photos from Rio Samara Museum, which name is Native Antiquity. This is a museum of Russian life, mid-19th century and beginning 20th century. This museum located at Samara School number 3. It's usual school, but we have this museum. This museum was founded in 2007 on the 27th of November, and this museum have exhibition. You can see the typical Russian house on the middle 19th century. In this picture you can see the type of Russian houses, which is called izba, and also on these pictures you can see the Russian houses at the beginning of the 20th century, the Russian houses in the city. And here you can see the page where place where Russian cooking. Hello. Then you can see the next slide. This is the second room of the museum. Here you can see exhibition of Soviet Union period, and this is a typical Russian flat. For example, as you know, that Russian people have their own kitchen, their own bedroom, and this is a real object from Russian families. For example, pupils' parents give this thing. Let's see on the next slide, and I will give you some information about Russian dolls, and then we will start our masterclass. The doll is first doll which appeared in Russia, and this dolls was since ancient time, and it plays important role because people see in dolls like themselves. First, dolls were without face because it thought that if dolls will have face, the evil devils will infiltrate it, inside it and make bad health for person. According to the purpose, dolls are divided into 3 groups, and in this picture you can see some kind of dolls. But if you talk about groups, the first group was amulet, is special kind of dolls which people have for their good ways. For example, these dolls our parents or our grandparents take with them to the long way for the some kind of protection of person. For example, with child also use this amulet doll. If you talk about second kind of dolls, this is a ritual dolls, and ritual special dolls which use for example, special events, wedding or another one. The next is, I hope, the most easiest for understanding kind of dolls is the game dolls. It's special for playing children. And today we will do ritual dolls. This is called Martinishki. Why I have chosen this is one of the simplest kind of dolls. I can show you again. And this is martinichki, those which symbolized the making for events for changing seasons. For example, winter stops and then starts springs, and people begin to do these martinichki dolls. And let's start. If you're ready, please tell me, and we will start to prepare our dolls. Juha, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so please take your, for example, if you wish, you can show me video and we will do together. I think it's more easier to do it when we see each other.
I have.
Great. Could you please tell me, do you have this special preparing thing? Are you ready?
No, I have only.
If not, we can do it together.
Nope, I don't have, but.
Please prepare this piece of cardboard.
Yep. There's one. Is that one or two? Only one.
Only one, because we can do colors in one piece.
Yeah. There wasn't white and red colors.
It doesn't matter, but you should remember that white is the winter and red in the spring. So, do you have this?
Yes.
Now you should find out your treats, one of color, and turn around. Please turn around on the long side, and you should turn around 20 times. Please do it. Let's do it together.
Yep.
Like this one. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. I will ready after several times. So I'm also ready. Then you should take another color, this one, and do the same on this again cardboard. The same 20 times.
Same. Yep.
Yeah. When you will be ready, tell me.
Yes. Just a minute.
Are you ready?
Not yet.
Okay, don't be hurried, it's okay. if you have questions, for example, about Russia, about Samara, you can ask. Because it's so funny silence, we can talk and do together. Each pupil of my school, no, I finished school with this museum, as you know, I think you can predict, and each pupil of our school make these dolls. It's was like a added discipline for preparing dolls. How are you?
There are just some knots here, which is a little bit difficult to put this together, but
Not
one.
It's really,
yeah.
we will do it later. By the way, in Russia, knots magic and special was type, because we should make 3 times knots or 5 times knots or 9 times knots. It's a magic number, and the Russians thought that if we make knots 3 times, it's like special and we will be safety. And for your safety, you should make knots 3 times.
Yeah.
You will be a real Russian. How was your classes with Ekaterina today?
Yeah, it has been nice lessons.
For example, if you have a question, I can answer. I answer about Russia, or if you don't want to ask me, we can wait. It's upon you.
In moment.
Maybe Mahime also join us.
Maybe. Yes. Just on the one. Okay, now there's enough. I'm ready. So.
Great. Let's continue, and now we will make. They will cross in another direction in this way. Yep. Please take preparing and then cross. One color and then another color. Please do it 10 times, not 20, 10 times. Okay. What about the weather in Finland? Because in Samara we have very hot, as you noticed yesterday. We have 35 degrees. It's so hot for us.
15 degrees.
15?
Yep.
Great. It's unusual for Finland, or it's real temperature? No, it's normal.
It is quite normal. It's about 15 to 20, about over 20 sometimes.
Oh, it's not too hot.
Not too hot. There was over 30 degrees a couple of weeks ago, but now it is quite cozy weather.
we have question from YouTube about for which ritual this dough usually make. Dear friends and Yupa, not we, our parents, our grandparents, our ancient make these doughs for events when celebrated changes the season, changes from winter to spring. It's not a Maslince, is another place, because at Maslince is the event when person preparing pancake. Have you heard about it? That Russian make pancakes, or pancakes symbolize like a sun?
Blini.
Blini, yes, yes.
Yes, I have heard, and I have also eaten those.
Oh, we will eat together pancakes on the next week. Do you remember?
Yep. Those are good. Tasty.
Yes. Which flavor is more pretty for you with blini? Sweet? I don't know, meat?
Not sweet, but this kind of other stuffs there than sweet.
Oh, yes. Me too. I also like sweets, blini. For example, with sugar. You can sweet of sugar when sugar flown. It's so tasty. Are you ready?
Yes.
With 2 colors or with 1?
Yep.
When you are okay. Now we will make hands of our dolls. This one. Please take hands from this one and make like this one straight line, one line.
Yeah. This. Yep.
Yes. Put on the table, and then again take your treats and cut. I have already done it. Cut maybe 20 centimeters treats.
Okay.
And you have
one or more.
And which is the next color?
There. Yep.
Great. So I will show you and then suggest you to do it on table. We took this one and then try to make a hands, this one, and arms of our doll, and make notes, 3 notes time. Do you understand what you should do? I will show you and then we will put on the table and make. So
yeah.
Then turn around for make hands of our dolls. Notes, because it's ritual dolls, and we should make 3 notes. As for me, when we put on the table is so simplest. The ends of treats you can also put in the hands.
Yeah,
As you wish you can cut, as you don't wish you can put. And
yeah.
when you will be ready, tell.
I'm so slow.
Oh, it's okay. When I was,
it is not my specialty is this kind of handwork. But it is nice. It is.
No, it's okay, because I was 9 classes of school. We make this master class for parents of children, and one mother or father, I'm not mistaken, they do these treats maybe 30 minutes, only this one, and they say, "Oh, how to do it?" And we should finish together because she don't understand what he wants. She
Yeah.
asked to give the treats for her, and she said I should come home, give my child, and he should done, not me. But it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, as you understand, we should make the second hand in the others.
Yep.
Let's make. Now you became a professional of Russian dolls, and then you can start your own business to sell Russian dolls in Finland.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, but I think that this is perfect memory from this kind of
Oh, thank you.
week.
3 times notes, please don't forget.
Yeah. Because the first doll which comes to mind is Matroska.
Matryoshka, yes, but Matryoshka, it's too hard for doing because we should make wood, a lot of wood. Maybe we can make Matryoshka dolls from others material, from Pancake to use.
Yeah.
And then eat Matryoshkas, it will be funny. When you are ready, please tell me, and we will use scissors.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, okay. Now we take scissors and cut all useless material. And also, I try to show it what should we do. Can you look this around? But we should make fingers, and we should cut for make fingers.
Yep.
For be like this one.
Yep.
You please.
Yep.
Right. Let's make fingers. So I have fingers on 2 ends.
Yeah.
So let's wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you have already done both hands?
Yeah.
Hands? Whoa. Please wait a little bit. I also try to finish because I have made already only one. Okay. What are you more interested in Russia? Russian history, Russian cuisine, Russian language?
History, culture, cuisine. I think Russian food is tasty, and culture is, there's lots of things which I should read more.
Great. And which kind of food Russian you have already tasted? Blini, as I understand. What else?
Shashlik. Borscht.
Whoa, shashlik, it's amazing. And borscht also. Because I am loving shashlik.
Epiva.
Could you please repeat the last
Piva.
word? Piva. Whoa, great. Do you know? You know, after excursion yesterday that in Samara also we have our own brewery. It was founded in 1881 by von Vakana, and Samara's beer is more popular. 2 years ago was World Cup, and a lot of people from the whole world tells the Samara's beer is so cheapest and so tasty. Our main Kuybushov Square was full of beer during Fun Fest because a lot of people like to drink and was so happy for their teams when they support, then shout, jump, and the full of beer was. So 1 minute, or maybe not 1 minute, several seconds, and I will continue because I have already done the hands of the second dough. So now we should start to make our body of doughs. And please this and prepare the treats.
Yeah.
Now you should find the middle of this. I suggest you only like to make a half, and in the middle of these treats, we again make nuts.
Yeah.
In the middle.
In the middle, yes.
Middle, yes. These knots and these streets will be for connecting doughs with each other, because we should also use two doughs together. It's not allowed to. In ancient time, it's not allowed to take one dose. For example, if you come to your friends and give one dose, it's not allowed, and only two doses. When you are ready, please tell me.
Yep, I'm ready.
Great. Now you have like this one, yes?
Yeah.
Please, straight. One straight line.
Yeah.
Then you are it's for making our heads of those. Again, we should make 3 knots, maybe 1 centimeters or 2 centimeters. It's 4 heads. Do you understand what you should do?
Yep.
Yes, great. You should make knots. Again, 3 times. Do you know that Samara region looks, if you look from space, Samara region looks like a heart, you know?
Yeah, it was told.
Yeah. And a lot of people say that Samara is the heart of Russia. Yeah. Have you ever been in Russia, not in Samara, for example, in Moscow? Yes? No?
Yes, I have.
Oh, and how it was for you?
It was interesting to visit in Russia, and every time you learn more. and as I said before, food is great, and there's lots of things to see in Russia.
Because Russia big and have different climate zones, maybe different types of sightseeing, and
yeah, different kind of museums and
yeah.
so, yeah.
Now we should divide it again as we have. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What should we should? Please take hand.
Yeah.
And put inside, and then close it.
Yeah.
And as you predict, we can use our feet for fixed hands.
Yeah, yeah.
We
It
on the finish.
a little bit small this, but
yes, small, maybe 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
Now we in the finish way of the first our dough. So you were in Moscow before World Cup or after?
Before.
You should come again because Russia saw changes for World Cup. Samara, Moscow, and the whole host city try to be more beautiful.
Yeah.
Free time notes. Don't forget about it, please. If you do all in the right way, you should have like this one.
Yes, it will come a little bit different. Just have long.
Do you know that Samara region have a national park?
Yes, today I heard that there is national park.
It's national park Samara, Samarskaya Uka, and in this park there are so unique plants and animals, and sometimes a lot of people have excursion in this park, but not allowed to be so long for safety nature. When you are ready, please tell.
Yeah.
So
First time.
I suggest you to fix our hands closer for our heads because you have so long body. I suggest you to make it shorter.
Yeah, yeah.
Long dress will be better. Please make tough notes for fix it, this construction.
There.
Whoa.
As I said, this is not my.
No, it's okay. And now you should take scissors and cut and make our dress like this. By the way, next year, Samara region, not Samara, will celebrate the anyway from appeared Samara's region, because Samara's region, Samarskaya gubernia, was appeared in 1851. And next year we'll celebrate.
Yep.
If you have, for example, like me, some not so good ends of dress, you can cut it.
Yeah.
Please be careful because shorts, it's not our variant dress.
Yeah. I can guess that. It was a little bit too short that I thought that this would be enough. Yeah.
When you are ready, please show me.
Yeah.
Oh, for example, I saw that you have also treats near hand. You can cut it because you don't.
This one.
But not this one. Here
No.
you can have. I tried to.
This
Here.
one.
You, could you please show again? Before cutting, please show. Yes, yeah. Great. Let's start your friends. Again, take body.
Yep. Yeah.
Treats, and in the middle, make
Yep.
no. We have answer question from YouTube again. Our friends ask us why the color of one those are red. Red in Russia symbolized krasny. If we translate in Russia, red, it was beauty. It the same was beauty, because in Russia krasny цвет and красивый beauty mean the same. And then red associated with красивый, with beauty, and spring is the time when the whole world are renovated, and beauty red is a symbolized of spring. And white also, the second question, symbolized winter. I hope you understand why winter, snow. In Russia there is a lot of snow. Oh, by the way, in which time you was in Moscow? In which season? Winter, summer, autumn?
It was winter time.
Oh, and you also should know why white, because there are so many snows in Russia.
Yeah. It is the same here, that we have hopeless snow in the winter.
Yes.
In the southern part of Finland, there can be that there's not lots of snow, but on the northern part there is.
Oh, great. If you are ready, we can do again head of our.
Yeah. Right.
Please make tough notes for good fix-it, for good fixation. Are you tired?
No.
Yeah, great.
Two more. Not.
Because you have classes, and then we will make masterclass, not culture program, when you can, for example, eat and see Samaras.
Yeah, it's interesting things to see how this are done.
Thank you.
And you are doing an enormous job to prepare this and planning and making this
Whoa.
lessons and showing how this are done. You have time to do it.
So many classes, so many homework you should do. No.
No, but you are this kind of events which are done, that you are showing how to made a doll, or what kind of city Samara is, and excursions. So you are spending time. Yep. Head is done.
Let's continue and make hands.
Yes.
Let's make. Please try to make short body and long dress. It's
Maybe I have to do one. Where's the white and red color with this way.
But you haven't tell me which color you have. You have orange, yes, and
orange, and there's black. This one, which were found.
For example, orange, it's symbolized autumn. For example, and black symbolized the last day of autumn, because in Russia a lot of maybe moves in the autumn. When you are finished, please tell me.
Yes.
Oh. Again, I would like to ask you, not me, which kind of lesson do you like more, or maybe which kind of activity for you day which we have already have?
I think that there has to be both culture and language. There has to be combined, because you have to know, if you are interested in some country or culture or language, you have to have lessons from both.
But maybe you have favorite place in Samara, no? Not yet?
I think Space Museum was interesting.
Wow.
To know that there is that kind of place in Samara, and that would be nice to see. Great. And also this kind of whole history, which is from what I would say, from 19th century to the nowadays, how city has been changed, and what kind of buildings there have been maybe left from 16th century when the city has been founded.
Yes, in Samara. Sorry. Continue, please. Sorry.
Yeah, that kind of things are nice to see, that how the environment has been changed during years. And because
Samara is changeable city. And for you, you like more 19th century?
I think that 19th century is people have been built proper houses on that time, and in Finland they had been built houses, but they have been built new ones, and they have destroyed some of the old ones, and it's kind of.
And now you can compare Russian city from 19th Finland.
Yeah.
If you're ready, we should cut our dress. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I will cut this.
You have already cut?
No, not
Sorry.
yet. This are a little bit.
Okay, let's cut.
There's lots of these.
If you wish, you can give names for these dolls. Now I only want to tell a joke that these dolls like symbolize the participant of our school, Yuho and Mahima. I decided which color you. Again, question from YouTube. This summer in Samara is more hotter or not? As I remember, in 2010 was so amazing summer. It was so hot summer, and we have such weather like today, yesterday, and previous day, the whole July or June. It was so hot for us and so boring thing for our agriculture because not so many products, vegetables, can face this problem. And when you are ready, please show me.
Yeah.
These dolls.
Yeah.
And we only should connect them, and that is all. And
Yeah.
the winner of this game for preparing dolls. As you wish, you can make one doll like a boy and the other doll like a girl, or you can stay like this one. Girls, not two boys. It's like a rule. Two girls you can do. Girls and boys also can do, but unfortunately, two boys not. For making boys, prepare this, divide it into two parts, and then this, as you wish.
Yeah.
For example, I can do boy from white color. By the way, if you have question concerning Samara, concerning school, concerning Russia, you can write in WhatsApp, and we will more than happy to answer you, to share our interesting facts about Samara, about Russia.
Yeah, but my expression is that Samara looks quite nice city to visit, and I have to plan some kind of visit to see Samara, and because normally when you visit from Finland to Russia or take train from Finland to Russia, the choices are mainly St. Petersburg or Moscow.
Yeah, it's very good.
And that's why it's nice to see a bit what kind of area they are in the Samara region.
Thank you very much for compliment. By the way, my colleague, she also travel by train, but not to Finland, Samara. She trained to Samara, Finland, also by train. And she saw that it was interesting experience. As you see, I make one boy and one girl.
Yeah. I try to do that.
For my red faces, because you see weather in Samara now. Again, information from YouTube. Our viewers said that in this year, which I told you about, the hottest summer, was the problem with the hot during the whole Russia. Yes, I agree with this fact. I was not so big, but I remember this time. As for me, in this week also there are so problem with hot. Whoa.
Yeah. It's like
you can make photo and tag us in Instagram or Facebook. We will repost you and make the participant of Russian Culture School, Yuko and Mahime. Yes, the white is boy and the red is girl. Do you have questions? I will happy to answer.
yeah, I made some kind of dolls, but this was my first time.
Oh, you can add your collection from of dolls.
Yeah, I will put this to my. I have one matroska. I will put this.
We're waiting for.
Beside of that.
Please send us photo of your matryoshka. We are interested in it.
Do you want to see that matryoshka?
Yes, let's show us. Сейчас матрёшку будем смотреть. Жарко. Окей.
This is not typical, but
Wow, this is Lenin matryoshka.
yes.
Who inside? Please show us.
If I get this open, I don't. Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, there are.
Wow.
It's like a game. We should predict who will be the next. Whoa. Great. Gorbachev?
Khrushchev.
Khrushchev. Khrushchev. Lenin, Stalin, Khrushchev, and then Brezhnev.
Present.
Whoa. Мне кажется, Путин. I predict Putin. No? Горбачев.
Нет.
Нет? Андропов?
Да. Андропов.
So how many?
Черненко?
Черненко?
Да.
Молодец какая.
I feel myself like on exam on history. Oh, Gorbachev.
Yeah,
You bought it in Moscow?
yeah, from Moscow.
Right. It's very good, helpful for Yeltsin. Yes, it's very good, helpful for making a lection of Russian culture. You can use Matryoshka for study. No, I know, this is Putin.
Yes.
I think after several times, Putin will be the big Matryoshkas and then others will be inside. Our viewers from YouTube also ask you where you bought this beautiful cactus behind you.
I don't know.
There are so many compliments.
It is from Finnish. Kangaskauppa.
Oh,
Finnish supermarket.
we also want to buy it. And now we are waiting for interesting surprise for you. But when we are waiting, let's maybe continue talking. Which period of Russian history is more interesting for you? 19th century, or especially only connection with Finland?
I think it's 19th century and 20th century. Yeah.
20th century, and
yeah, 19th and 20th.
this is more better. Some preparing. And do you have a question, for example, concerning Russian history? I try to answer, but I'm not an expert. Concerning Russian cuisine, Russian language, or as you wish, we can, for example, call our school team and we will speak with you together. Different kind of.
No, I don't have questions.
If you are tired, you can say. And what do you think about Russian football?
Football. I haven't followed Russian football, but I think that it would be interesting to be in football match in St. Petersburg or in Moscow to see what kind of arenas there are, and because in Moscow there was in 1980 Olympic Games and see the stadium.
Yeah. Before World Cup, Russian football was like a joke because you play like Russian footballer, it's not good. It was like a kind of, maybe you know that in Russia there are a lot of people funny from football and from Russian road. Have you heard of the Russian road? No?
No,
So,
they are not. They are Russian roads are not all of that kind of.
are you hearing me? No? Because we have some, I don't know. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear.
Okay. So I want to make your day funny again and tell what happened. Now I'm sitting in one interesting place at our university, which is called Point of Board. If we try to translate in Russia, точка кипения. But for your understanding, it's like a place where a person make activity in different kind of types. For example, you can share your project, studies here. It's like a place, and in this place work a lot of interesting people. And one of these persons suggests to make a copter. Do you know what is copter? It's special place which fly into the sky. And he suggests that it's a good idea if we put our Martinichki on copter and it will flow away during the yes. Yeah. And unfortunately our internet wasn't ready for this experiment. It was shocked and broke our connection, but now it's okay and copter switch off. Have you ever tried to maybe to manage the copter or no? Or maybe your friends, your students?
I have to quite soon go somewhere else, and but you can try.
No, it's okay. They stopped. We can speak as you wish. We can talk about what you want. It's upon you. You'll decide.
Yeah, maybe we can end this and I will say большое спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Интересная матроски.
No, Martinichki.
Martinichki.
Yes, Martinichki. Yes, матрешки. You have матрешка.
Martinichki.
You can also try to speak their color. Белый.
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 Красный белый.
Yes, and зима.
Zima и весна.
Yes. Tomorrow you can shock your teachers of Russian language.
There is always something good.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your attention, for joining us.
Спасибо и до свидания.
And also, when you don't switch off, I want to inform you, and we will also write it in WhatsApp, that on 14th, on the next week, you will have not only cooking masterclass, but Russian language classes.
Okay. Yeah. I will prepare myself to do some blinis and
Yes,
and
and we will eat together.
salad.
Yes, don't forget about matryoshka's blin. I'm waiting for matryoshka's blin. Thank you very much for your time. Спасибо. Спасибо.
Спасибо.
Хорошего вечера. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Ciao.